This is actually going to be the first time I'm reading from my novel. It just came out yesterday. It's called How We See the Gray. It's going to be the first time I'm reading it in Rockford from the physical book. The novel is narrated by a Greek chorus of foster care caseworkers, and the overall story is one about grace. And so Paul was kind of looking for something with that theme, but it was really hard to find just a section of the novel to read. So I'm going to do something really weird and unconventional and hopefully not scare everyone off from reading the book, but I'm going to read the first page and then the last page. So my apologies if I'm ruining things for people, but I think it's going to just make more sense and have that narrative arc this way. Okay. So, people have a choice in how they react when something they love is under attack. Fight or surrender. Fighting can manifest in different ways, sometimes subtle. Take how an organization in Rockford, Illinois fought the city's landing on Forbes magazine's most miserable city list. They made a video called Misery Loves Company to highlight the city's assets, saying, "Hey Steve, does this look like misery to you?" Cue a montage of white people having fun. The video, troubling in its whiteness, a poor portrayal of the town, but the voiceover says it all. No city is perfect, but we love Rockford. No person is perfect either. Everyone knows this, and yet we judge relentlessly. We hold others to standards we never reach ourselves. Sometimes it's less about impossible expectations, more an inability or unwillingness to see the gray. A person cannot be categorized as good or bad. Sorry, but people are much too complicated for such labels. Too much nuance at play, too many extenuating circumstances. Prime example, Meredith Metzger. Someone could look at Meredith and decide she's a bad mom because of what she did and how she lost her son. We're not here to defend her, just to relay events. But before you criticize her or anyone in these pages, you need to remember there's only so much any of us could know about another person. So we'll admit this account is flawed. Any account is. But we did our best piecing the story together, constructing dialogue from what seems likely based on what we know. A straight retelling for Meredith would be missing pieces. What went down didn't happen in a bubble. Our clients' lives bleed into our own. So now, skipping ahead, like 282 pages. It's easy to see what's broken, to point fingers and complain, finding comfort in our rage, calling out bullshit on social media when we sign a damn petition. Oh, we feel so woke, so committed to social justice. But how to make things better at a collective level? We don't know. We're still just trying to make it through each day. We're tired after work, wanting nothing but to stuff our faces and binge watch Breaking Bad. Maybe you are too. Maybe your job is hard in a different way. Maybe it's mind-numbing. Maybe it's slowly killing your back. Maybe you can't pay your rent this month. Maybe we're all just trying to survive. Except living in Rockford has taught us that nothing will change if we don't put in an effort. Our city is filled with people like Fred Van Vliet who believe it's up to us to make things better. Ones who look at problems and attempt solutions. A yearly Black graduation doesn't address systemic inequities in our public schools, but it does celebrate these students' success and inspire younger kids to achieve the same. Providing after-hour support to our refugee and immigrant residents doesn't eliminate the challenges they face, but it does give them someone to call in the middle of the night when they're confused about hospital protocol. Mentorship programs, coat drives, food baskets, the community closet that gives formal wear so teens can go to prom when they can't afford the attire, and a new one that offers gender-affirming clothing. All these grassroots efforts were started here locally, attempts to help others, to relieve, remedy, rectify problems. Rockford is full of people who not only care, they act. Yes, our city is flawed, but we don't let our shortcomings hold us back. We strive for more, better. Because in the end, that's all we can do. The world's injustices feel more and more insurmountable every day, which can make us feel hopeless. But what if we push back? What if we all did what we could to make the world a little more loving, a little more just? Let's try.